First, they arrested him, then they made 2 more arrests, and now they say the first person who was arrested is not directly involved in the case. In what can be termed a khichdi, the Bengaluru police have messed it up. Yes, messed it up completely. Here's the report.
Yes, it's the Vibgyor rape incident. After massive outrage and public anger, the Bengaluru police were under tremendous pressure to make arrests. In fact, the police arrested a 30-year-old skating instructor. He was Mustafa. But now, seems like the Bengaluru police have made a mess out of the case. Was Mustafa scapegoated? Let's listen in to the police commissioner first.
The case involving a sexual offence on a minor girl, school-going girl in Vibgyor High School has been solved in terms of identifying the culprits who have actually committed the offence. On the basis of the circumstantial evidence, on the basis of the confessional statements and other supporting evidence, our team led by our Joint Commissioner Mr. Sharat Chandra and particularly led by our DCP Crime Mr. Abhishek Goel and the entire team have detected this particular case and have gathered evidence and have confirmed to ourselves that in this particular incident, these 2 persons, one by name Lal Giri, his age is 21 years and he is a gymnastics teacher in Vibgyor High School, and also Wasim Pasha, who is also a gymnastics teacher. Both have been found to be involved in this particular offence and they have been arrested, interrogated, and now we'll continue to interrogate them based on police custody which we'll seek before a magistrate.
Yes, the case has been solved as per what the commissioner himself says. Lalgiri and Wasim Pasha were gym instructors in the school and some parents knew them well. But never in the wildest dream would they have thought that these men were pedophiles in the garb of instructors.
My son definitely was having this gym activity under his sports and performance activities thing, and definitely I met them a couple of times during parent-teacher meet. I met them, I could not point a finger towards any of their particular behavior. They look like normal teachers. Kids obviously love all of the teachers, so I cannot say anything about that.
A pertinent question arises. Why was Mustafa arrested first?
Mustafa was arrested as a suspect accused in this case based on circumstantial evidence available at that point in time. When the incident happened, this gentleman was not, Mustafa was not present. However, our investigation continues to see if there are any links. If so, we will book them, is what it is.
Well, though Mustafa is not directly involved in this case, another case against him has been filed in relation to a different case. He will be tried under it. The investigation is still on, but at least there is a definitive picture.
There is a possibility that there could be slight variations in the time and the place of the incident which has mentioned. So that has already been taken into account. We have gone systematically on the basis of the scientific evidence which is there. Also the child, since it is not possible to directly question the child on a day-to-day basis, so we have taken the help of the experts in trying to cull out information from the child so that she is also not traumatized, and at the same time we are also able to get information from the child. So all that has been kept in mind, and we can very well say that we have got the picture regarding what exactly happened on that regarding the incident. As far as the incident regarding whether the child was locked up inside and the teachers were aware regarding the incident or not, investigation is still going on. It is still work in progress. So as and when we find any evidence regarding that, suitable action will be taken regarding that also.
But the parents of the children studying in the school have mixed reactions about how the police have bungled in the case.
So I think it's an entire drama. It's a, everybody's been actually talking about Mustafa in the first place. The rest was done. So what is this? Is this an eyewash? I understand Mustafa was booked for being a pedophile under the POCSO Act. Now all of a sudden you come up with these two names, which is good. I am glad that at least now finally we are heading towards someone. It's been like 14 days and the investigations are still lingering on. I think just do a complete washout of the entire management, starting from the top. Don't even spare the principal.
There are more people in it which are coming out, which are being brought out into the picture. But then there could be many, many more sitting inside. So by saying that Mustafa was not the person who did the rape, it makes it even more difficult for me to believe to the school that why was this all cover up and all those things that happened up.
Cannot say totally satisfied. Yes, something has happened, but there is, as a parent, there is a lot of confusion. Somebody is arrested and he's almost proven guilty, and then you arrest too and they have confessed. So we really don't know what is happening. It's playing out like a Bollywood movie. Today something is happening, tomorrow something is happening. So technically, as a parent, I have a lot of confusion in my mind as to what had happened before, what is happening now. Was there a cover up, or nobody, or the police didn't do its job? I'm really confused as a parent, frankly.
What came to the aid of the police in nabbing Wasim and Lalgiri were the CCTV visuals. They were seen present at the location where the incident took place. Based on these visuals, the police summoned them and interrogated, in which they confessed the crime. At least, as per the commissioner says, the case has been solved. But their botching up doesn't seem to go unnoticed. Will there be any more twists and turns in this case? Well, only time can tell. Deepak Bopanna, News9, Bengaluru.
Hectic lobbying is taking place in the corridors of power in Karnataka after the KPCC hinted at a possible reshuffling in the ministry. Caught in the middle is a chief minister who is tasked to do a delicate balancing act. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is facing the onslaught of aspirants for a ministerial berth. He had tactfully avoided them thus far, citing excuses of the Lok Sabha elections and by-polls. Now they are back again. And their supporters are lobbying for them on the basis of community, caste and creed. Beltangadi MLA Vasant Bangera's supporters met the Chief Minister today.
ಶಾಸಕರಾದ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ವಸಂತ್ ಬಂಗೇರ್ ಅವರು 5 ಸಾರಿ ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಲೀಡರ್, ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕ ಕೂಡ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಚಿವ ಸ್ಥಾನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಲೂಕು ಬೆಳ್ತಂಗಡಿ ತಾಲೂಕು ತೀರಾ ಹಿಂದುಳಿದಂತ ಪ್ರದೇಶ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 81 ಗ್ರಾಮ ಇದೆ. 81 ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ 13 ಗ್ರಾಮ ನಕ್ಸಲ್ ಬಾಧಿತ ಪ್ರದೇಶವನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಆಗಿರುವಾಗ ಅದು ಒಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಂತೆ ಬೆಳ್ತಂಗಡಿ ಕೂಡ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕ ನಾಯಕತ್ವ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ವಸಂತ್ ಬಂಗೇರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯರವರ ಸಂಪುಟ ದರ್ಜೆಯ ಸಚಿವ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ನೀಡಬೇಕು.
ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಮುದಾಯದವರನ್ನ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಜಾತಿಯವರನ್ನ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಧರ್ಮದವರನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟಿಕೊಂಡೋಗುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಧರ್ಮ ಸಹಿಷ್ಣುತೆಯವರಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ನಾಯಕ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಾಗಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಷ್ಟವರೆಗೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಇನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಕೋರಿಕೆ ನಮ್ಮದಿದೆ.
Today's meetings with Bangera's supporters could become problematic for the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister has told the lobbyists that he will discuss the issue with the party high command. Will the Chief Minister pacify these aspirants during portfolio shuffling, or will he spark off a rebellion by not accommodating their interests? Surely, the Chief Minister is caught between the devil and the deep sea. Anand Baidanamane, News9, Bengaluru. The former Chief Minister, leader of the opposition Jagdish Shettar, created a stir recently in the Assembly when he accused Siddaramaiah's government involvement in land denotification. Now, he is being accused of having illegally granted land to a person. Listen to the expose. This expose came out courtesy of Vakkaligara Sangha. Its secretary, Professor M. Nagaraja, made the disclosure. The year was 1967 when the then government gave a grant of 10 acres to the Vakkaligara Sangha. It also leased out 10 acres to the Sangha. The land was covered under survey number 129. In the same year, the government also granted 10 acres of land to the Golden Valley Education Trust, besides leasing out 15 acres to it. The lands granted and leased out are located in Srigandakaval, which is barely 15 kilometers from Vidhanasauda. In the interim period, the district commissioner took back the land leased to Golden Valley on the grounds that the land was not being put to the intended use. Golden Valley then approached the court of law and filed a case. Land grant allegation. Now comes the allegation. Professor Nagaraja says that land has been granted to one Sundaresh, son of a freedom fighter, Surya Narayana. The land grant, or specifically the 4-acre grant, was given by the then BJP government, headed by Jagdish Shettar. In fact, Professor Nagaraja says that the plot of land actually belongs to the Sangha and has accused Shettar of illegally granting land.
ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಕೇಳದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಪಡೆದಿರುವಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಸಂತ್ರಸ್ತ ಅನ್ನೋ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ 25 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಬದುಕಿದ್ದಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸಫರರ್ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಮಗನಿಗೆ 80 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಬೆಲೆ ಬಾಳುವಂತ ಆಸ್ತಿನ 4 ಎಕರೆ ಭೂಮಿನ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಅಕ್ರಮ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಕ್ಕಲಿಗ ಜನಾಂಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಘಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತ ದ್ರೋಹ.
Now, come to the land allotment to Sundaresh. He was allocated 4 acres by the government on the orders of the court. Why did Shettar allot land to Sundaresh? In fact, Sundaresh won the case which had been filed by his late father, Surya Narayana. The freedom fighter had challenged the 4-acre parcel of land being taken back by the Karnataka government. The 4-acre plot was a part of survey number 76, falling under Sadaramangala limits. But later, realizing there was a mistake in this allegation, the government took over the 4-acre plot, forcing Surya Narayana to approach the court of law to seek relief. Former Chief Minister Shettar, however, alleges wrongdoing and says that this is a ploy of the Congress government.
ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸತ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ದೂರವಾದಂಥ ಸಂಗತಿ. ಈಗೇನು ನಾನು ಡಿನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಗದಾಪ್ರಹಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ನ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ, ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಆಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನವರೇ ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಆಪಾದನೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತೇನೋ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಲೋಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದಾಗಲಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದಾಗಲಿ ಕಾನೂನುಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇವತ್ತೇನಾದರೂ ಜಮೀನನ್ನು ಮಂಜೂರು ಮಾಡಿದಂಥದ್ದು ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು.
Only time will tell which side's viewpoint is correct. Anand Burli, News 9, Bengaluru.